When I was growing up on the farm, many days ago in Michigan, one of the things I used to enjoy the most was coming in from a hard day's work, and I would smell the baking of bread, the aroma wafting on the air. And so aroma has always been a big thing to me. And some years ago, I got the attention of vanilla, and I decided that I didn't want to buy vanilla that was not made with pure alcohol. I didn't want to have vanilla that had pesticides. So I came up with a plan to make my own vanilla, and I've been making vanilla for many years. And the aroma reminds me of aromas that I used to get when I was coming in to the farmhouse many years ago. Let me show you how I do it. Let's begin by looking at the ingredients. So simple. The simplest thing I think I've ever made. I have here a bottle of 80 proof, 40% alcohol vodka, because vodka doesn't leave any residue flavors. I have made vanilla with rum, but I find this to be the best. And so we're going to take a bottle of vodka, and we're going to cut the beans. All you want to do really is slice the beans down, and it will just leave the beans split. And then you're going to begin putting the beans inside of the bottle. So again, split them, just split them down, put them inside. And we're going to put in a 2-quart jar, which I typically use. I just wanted you to see a fancy bottle. But I use 2 quarts because if I'm going to work at making anything, I like to make a lot of stuff. So in a 2-quart jar, I'm using 35 vanilla beans. Once you get the beans in the bottle, you're going to want to put that in a dark place and shake it once a week. Now, in a couple of months, you could have just incredibly pure vanilla. But I like to let it go as much as 6 months, and the flavor is just intense. You won't find anything like this, not in the marketplace. So, in a couple of months, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. So, here we are, after these few months, and we have a rich vanilla, no pesticides, no chemicals, just pure alcohol and vanilla beans. Shake it once a week and come back several months later, and you have a delightful aroma filling the room, just like those early days on the farm. Now, the one thing I will tell you, it's kind of a cautionary thing. My kids love to go to bed at night and they take a little honey and milk. What I didn't know was that the vanilla began to disappear. And I found out they were putting a little vanilla in their honey and milk. So now I keep this stuff locked up. This isn't going to require much of a recipe, but you can find my recipes on forcreations.com. But there you'll find how to make fabulous sauerkraut, einkorn artisan bread, the oldest grain known to man, fermented carrots, peppers. I'm going to do other things because I enjoy creating things and I enjoy sharing my creations with those who really love enjoying healthy things. Now, you know, one of the things I think back on when I think of being on the farm and the aromas and all the things that I grew up with, I think of fast forwarding now 40 years being a pastor and loving the people that I work with and serve. The Bible tells me that we are the aroma of Christ. If everybody smelled more like vanilla as Christians, I'll tell you what, there'd be a lot of people wanting to find out what we're made of. So as you share these creations with your friends, remember, friendships can be forever.